Hello, my name is Sarah Koski, graduate class of 2006 from the College of Arts and Sciences Department of Political Science. I thought that I needed to set this precedent of my 10-year plan, my 12-year plan, what life should look like as a success. Back in college, I realized that the success that I thought wasn't the success that was truly ingrained in me, and that was working with vulnerable communities. My fulfillment now comes from the streets, it comes from my own hometown, and it comes from loving the most unlovable in our community. So I love my job. A community resource liaison at Lane Transit District is literally one of the first of its type in the nation. It's not looking at risk and recovery and protection of transit itself from vulnerable communities. For example, substance use, mental health. We're also not using this role as a case management position. What we're doing is doing crowdsourcing of information, lived experience advisory groups, partnering with NGOs and other community relief teams on how do we all come together to look for systems change. For the first time in Lane Transit District's history, we created a lived experience advisory panel. Our advisory group said, hey, look, there are certain things that would be really beneficial for a bathroom like this. Free tampons and pads, right? Needle drop sites, a undercut of our doors so that we could look over and see if anybody was having health issues. Another great opportunity that we had was a water fountain. And you would think, why is a water fountain so big of a deal? Well, when it comes to city water fountains during winter, they're all shut down. And if you're unhoused and you need a water source to wash your hands, or you're a female and you need to clean yourself, water is such a rich and precious source of material. And when it's shut off, how do you keep yourself clean? How do you keep yourself hydrated? How do you keep yourself healthy? So Lane Transit District invested in a water fountain, both that's accessible via wheelchair, a lower fountain that children can use, a regular water fountain, and a water bottle fill station. So anybody who's camping overnight in the streets or just in need of extra hydration can fill their water bottles and then pack it away to wherever they go. And the important thing about this is we've retrofitted it to be open 24 hours a day, 365 days a week, that at any time if someone needs a source of hydration, you can come to us and get that water. What I learned in the classroom was extremely important and impactful, because a lot of what I learned from my political science degree was how to ask questions, how to dig deeper, how to look at multiple sources instead of looking at a single source. And one thing that I really loved about the political science department was the integration of arts and art advocacy and what it meant to have political discourse through the lens of art.